Okay, I'll just keep hoping for the best.
Brownies!
Okay, I don't like that it keeps reminding me that I can use my fate powers.
Well, it probably wonders why your bar is maxed and you haven't used it.
It's because I haven't fought any groups of enemies that I particularly feel like need super murdering as opposed to just regular murdering, you know?
Hmm.
I will super murder people when I feel like super murdering them. Thank you very much. Oh, what's this thing? Just a secret flowstone. And
Going off the trail.
well, it's a
Oh, they said, it is not good to have a darkened summer, so I made a night. Oh, they said, to Yalvin you should look, so I found Catherine's. Oh, they said, you have no food, so I brought water. Oh, they said, you have no homes, so I grew trees. Oh, they said, you have no music, so I laughed.
oh, fine.
Ouch.
Blasty. Okay. One thing that I kind of wish is that the auto targeting was a little bit more fluid because I wanted to mark all of them. Whoops.
You've been missing this. Kaboom.
Whatever. Kablamo. Next. Too many side quests. Not. Oh, I see. I have to go through a tunnel over here, and that's why it's telling me to go north. I'm going to just take the path of least resistance here and do this. Oh, jeez. I'm injured. Didn't even realize.
It looks like you're up to full.
Yeah, well, I used a potion. And then demapped the potion. Like a genius. That was way more effective. Yeah. Now, I like this game. The side quests I'm finding are a little daunting. Like, I can really start to see the critique that this game was more or less made to be an MMO. And actually, they originally, before Studio 38 shut down, they were actually making an MMO that's apparently like 90% done. More spiders. Yay.
Shame it'll never actually come to be.
I would say that, but I don't think I'd want to deal with more of this.
I mean, I think part of it is... I mean, I really want there to be another MMO that I'd be interested in playing. At the same time, I don't like the same grindiness and side quests that you have to partake in every single game. And that's what your leveling experience is. That's where you spend most of your time up until you're geared out and done for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice that Guild Wars 2 had dynamic events and such.
Yeah, but eventually it just becomes like, go here, do this, go here, do this, go here, do this. And it's not like you're learning about the world or even doing anything that interesting.
Well, part of that is now people make apps to tell you when certain boss monsters are up. So now people are just waypointing from one area to the next to get the best loot. And
honestly,
in a normal game where you don't have that, you just come upon it.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tirin to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokalfar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Losalfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred-poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed Ferial, Beala Tirin, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on a pilgrimage.
I say, isn't there anything we can do about all this uncivilization in these lands? We have magic and weapons. Should be easy work. But you could fit the bill. I'm part of an expedition to the teeth of Naros, and we need another to come with us on the journey.
Horrible.
I am the worst. Wait. Oh, this is more Teeth of Naros stuff.
Leave me.
Don't care. Come to that later. Jeez. Why is there so much? Why? Here. Why don't we come to this town again?
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Enfaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
Homestead. Wow. Generally, I don't complain about the names in this game, but Homestead is kind of a little weak.
Only one head, by the
Homestead.
mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end. I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow. I've spent the last decade researching them. Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Etin have hit us hard, and it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Delac by an ancient powerful shaman of their kind. I'm at a loss for what to do. I have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Delac. It seems they're now a trophy of the Etin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts. My research has tracked them to Delac. There is talk of an ancient guardian. From the looks of this place, it's likely some Etin.
There ain't no fish today, stranger. It's best you look elsewhere. Can't even look a fish in the face anymore. Not ever since I met that nymph. I can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettenmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd search, but the monsters will rip me to shreds. I bet you could indeed. But that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear musk. I need to prepare. You best start by the pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere. Go on now. I will ready myself for the wedding and then catch up to you. Well, I've seen a few fine women in my day. Even met a fey woman in Gorehart long ago. But that nymph, she's something else. Her skin's lustre, her heaving prow and ample stern. Except for the fishy parts, I mean. But even so, I've fished this lake enough that the form is pleasingly familiar.
See? Creepy-ass owl over on the left.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, look at it going to Look at her
Are you okay over there?
Look at how it just moves its head and has those little glowing eyes and blink, blink. It's like, ooh, how are you?
Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can get a closer look.